So today I just wanted to talk about my experience in Paris as an American and just, I guess, what my thoughts on it are and how my time has been here. If you're looking to go to Paris in the future, maybe this video can help you out a little bit. Some things that I wish I had known before coming and all of that. And maybe if you have been before, you can, you can relate, or we can exchange experiences or whatever. So let's go ahead and get started. So first, just some background information. I've been here for this is my third week. I think I'm gonna be here for like a month maybe. I came to Paris a few months ago just for the day. I was staying in Belgium and then I just came to France, went to Paris for the day, and I really liked the energy of Paris. A lot of people ask me why I chose to come back to Paris, especially for so long, and I just really liked the energy of it. I liked the architecture and I liked how big it was. The first major difference about Paris from I don't know, America in general, but specifically like Seattle and LA, because those are the places I've been in the most. Architecture is just so different, and it's cool to see the history and be able to live in it and touch it and see it. It's just so cool. I love just the Parisian apartments, and I love all the buildings. It's so amazing. I love the European style of buildings. I like how everything's a lot more cozy, and I don't know, everything is just like the windows. It's it's very specific, but I really like it. The other thing that I really like about Paris is the fashion. I notice that every time I go out and walk on the street, so many people are very fashionable. In some ways, Europe is very behind America as far as trends go and popular culture. The music here, if you go to clubs, it's always very behind. Maybe not everywhere, but at a lot of places. But the fashion is just so current and new and trendy, and it's amazing. And it's cool to see so many people so trendy and fashionable and stylish at once. I feel like I am just not used to that. I don't know, LA, it's not like people aren't fashionable, but it's not the same. When I'm in LA, I like to dress in a t-shirt dress, and I like to chill and lie down on the beach and I don't know, walk around and go on a hike. It's more sporty and casual. And here it's maybe because it's colder, people are layers and they have their bomber jackets, and it's really nice, and I really can appreciate it. Something I love about Paris is the public transportation system. The metro is so easy to use once you figure it out. When I came to Paris for that one day back in August, this girl showed me, well, she didn't show me how to use the metro, but I took the metro with her and I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't know how to read the signs or anything, so I was just wow, I would get so lost in here. But you really don't once you know what you're doing, and once you get the apps. You can get the app City Mapper or SNCF, which is just the train, one of the train companies here, or the metro company, I don't know. They're lifesavers. I definitely recommend them, and the buses are great. I don't think I've taken the bus. I usually just stick to the metro. But I've heard the buses work just as well, and Paris does have Uber, which is nice, if you're in a pinch, or the metro is closed from 1 to 5 a.m. so if you have those late nights and you need to go home, you can take an Uber or a cab, whatever. A lot of people told me it would be hard to be vegan in Paris, and there is a lot of temptation, the treats, especially all the desserts and the bakeries and everything. I could see someone who is trying to be vegan find it hard to be vegan because you have all of these things surrounding you. But if you know why you're vegan and you're okay, I'm doing this for the animals, for the ethics, for my health, for the environment, you're not gonna actually feel like you're gonna eat that, sometimes I look at something and I'm wow, I wish it was vegan so I could eat it, but it's not oh, I'm gonna eat that. So there's that. But as far as being vegan, it's not hard to find vegan food at all. It's the easiest thing I've ever done. I'm gonna do a whole video on how I stayed vegan in Paris and the restaurants that I went to and everything, so look forward to that. Something that I love is all the little fruit and vegetable stands everywhere. Not stands, but just little shops. They're everywhere. There's so much fruit, and I did notice that the last time I was here, and now living here longer and experiencing it and needing that as my food source, it's amazing. I'm so grateful for it. And there's a store called Naturalia that I think it's all organic, or it has a lot of organic things, and I shopped there a lot as well, so that's nice. The tap water is good to drink, which is nice. You can't really drink the tap water in LA, so that was a really positive change. I found most people tend to keep to themselves, which I like, because I don't speak French, so if someone was trying to have some small talk with me, I'd be able to maintain it for a little bit. But I kind of like that people, if you go into a shop to buy something, they're not going to be how was your day, what are you up to today, like they would in America. Everyone keeps to themselves more, which is, nice. And I don't know, sometimes, I like to strike up conversations, and it's not like you can't do that, but I feel like people aren't as open to it, most people at least. In America, I would feel, it feels more like I could just go up to someone on the street, be like, oh, I love your outfit, where did you get that? And we could have a conversation, maybe be friends or whatever. But here it's like, I feel like people almost put a wall up, which I understand, but it's a difference. Guys here, I haven't really had any problems, but a lot of my friends were telling me that guys follow them, and that guys are just a lot more aggressive almost, and people aren't as likely to say anything about it. Like if a guy is harassing you on the metro or on the street, people around are just going to, you know, keep to themselves, and they're not going to be like, hey, leave her alone or whatever. And especially at night, it can get kind of scary. If they stare at you, they almost want you to know that you're staring, or that they're staring at you. In America, for the most part, guys, like obviously there's creepy guys and disgusting guys and like it's scary, but they're not as like forward about it for the most part. I don't know, maybe it's just they're more so here, but I definitely have noticed that firsthand. Like guys are gonna, like this guy tried to grab me and like was speaking to me in French. He like touched my arm, he like pulled me. Definitely something I've noticed. So be aware if you're a girl or, you know, traveling by yourself or whatever. That's definitely something to look out for. But with that, a lot of people have been very helpful as well. I was told French people hate Americans, and I'm sure like that's true for some people, but a lot of people have been very, very helpful in train stations and just when I'm out and about. People, you know, I feel like I can ask for help. I can be like, do you speak English? Where's this? And people have always been really helpful. I was at the train station and I was trying to find which train I had to get on, and this guy just saw that I was looking lost and he literally took me to where I had to be. He didn't like ask for money. He was just like, there you go, have a good day. And like he was speaking French. I didn't even know what he was saying, but we like understood each other. Don't buy into stereotypes too much, because if you go into a situation thinking, oh, everyone hates me or like everyone's gonna be rude to me, then they probably will be. If you're just open-minded and realize everyone is an individual person, yes, there are broad cultural differences that will maybe make some things different, but understand everyone is like their own person and grew up in a different household. Even though it might be within one culture, everyone's a little different. And my favorite part, definitely like the trains. I love taking the trains, and I love how close everything in Europe is, like all the different countries. It's really cool. A lot of people ask me why I came here, and I just graduated high school and I'm not going to college right away, so I wanted to travel and get some life experience. I'm not on vacation by any means. This has not been a relaxing trip at all. It's very stressful, and it's not like glamorous at all. I'm learning a lot, and it's cool to be immersed in another culture, and it's cool to learn more about myself. So that's what I've been doing and learning. So let me know what your experience in Paris was, or wherever you are. What's your favorite city you've ever been to, or country, or whatever? I would love to know. I am excited to travel more, but I'm also excited to like settle down for a little bit. And like it's just hard when you're constantly on the go, and like you're like, oh, I constantly need to be doing stuff, I need to take advantage of it while I'm here, but then like also giving yourself enough rest and like chilling out. So yeah, it's just interesting. But thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to read all your comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you tomorrow.